Alright, how's everyone doing tonight? It's loud. Holy crap, that's loud. Let's see if we can fix that up. There we go. I don't know why that's so loud. Holy crap. Let's turn that down a bit. Yeah, I don't know why I was doing that. What is weird? Why it's doing that, guys? Switch to another mic, maybe. Anyway, we do have a cleanup to do right now. We have a cleanup right now to do. I didn't even bring my other headset up here. My other headset's down in the bedroom. Fuck. If the sound's acting weird, just let me know, guys. All right. Is that better? That's better now. Okay. Well, that's what I had. The computer shop, like I said, had a bunch of updates to do. I think it messed up the mic sound. It's alright now. Alright. So it's out today. Get a new keyboard. We're gonna get a G413 SE. And of course, they got a new mouse too, which is the G502. All Logitech. The stores, they only sell the Logitech stuff. So. And I got some pellets today as well for my stew. My furnace, I should say. Burns pellets, they're awesome. I don't like a lot of heat, so the cold snap that's been going on right now. It's so cold, right? Just now electric heat, of course, power's so damn expensive, and everybody knows that. So I'm gonna get some bags of pellets. Actually, what is the temperature right now? It's not too bad right now, I would think. Yeah, it's warming up. It's 9. It's supposed to warm up because we're supposed to get some heavy snow again this weekend coming up. Some heavy snow, so it's gonna warm up a little bit. And then it's going to drop on me, and then it's going to get cold again. So, we'll have to get up tomorrow, widen the driveway out a bit. That's the thing of when you get a lot of snow, guys, you have to kind of keep your driveway wide. So, last time we hit 1,800 ounces of gold, which was extremely low. Like, holy crap, I'm usually getting around close to 4,000 ounces. Way over here now, so we're almost done with this. We will finish this in season 2, and then we'll be going to our brand new claim, which is the big one, which I've never touched. I've never ever done it. So, excuse me. So it's actually so hot in here, I had to shut the bedroom door, or the computer room door, I should say. What I mean by hot, like I'm sweating now, and it's about only 22 degrees in here. I don't like heat. Me and the heat do not get along, but the power bill, I don't like the power bill either. So I'd rather have that running right now, just kind of. I don't run it all night, I just run it. Usually what you're supposed to do is just run it in the morning. It'll heat up the whole house, and then just let the house cool down a little bit. And then we'll use around dinner time, whatever, turn it back on for about an hour. Then shut it off. So it's going to take me a minute to get used to the keyboard mouse because it is brand new. I only kind of flirted with it for a little bit. Come on, bitch. There we go. Hey, buddy, what's going on? Good, good. Got a bunch of shit done today. Got all the groceries running around done. Got some fuel for the furnace all done. Got a bunch of groceries all done. I got a bunch of stuff done today. Running around. Went to the game store. Got a bunch of stuff up there. Got a new keyboard, mouse, which I needed. How was your day? I was sure. Friday was school. No, I didn't. I just turned it down a little bit. I was having issues with it just before the stream. There, how's that? Get up a little bit louder here. And of course, the mic is farther away from my mouth. Try to get used to the new keyboard. Keyboard's a lot smaller, right? So hold on. I'll show it to you. This is the new keyboard. So it's a lot, as you can tell, it's more like I can fit it in one hand. It's small. So, yeah. So we got another cleanup to do, and I'm not going to be happy if it's another low count. Yeah, it's just a lot smaller. So I'm trying to get used to it. Just trying to get used to this one. Oh, that's an empty one. Okay, it's full. This is just about empty. So how was your day at school today? Always my day was good. Yes, you were playing Vegas. I didn't see that. I was putting some money into my Steam account there earlier today, just trying to get everything ready in case any new games come out or DLCs or something like that. Whew, near blew my head off. New Vegas, good price too. Let's go all week, really, because I was sick. Oh, really? That sucks. Yeah, I hate car issues. Goddamn. Nothing worse than car issues. It costs a bloody fortune. All right, let's get this in here. Look at this friggin' thing. There, stop bouncing around. Jesus. I'm gonna put these back up here where they belong. Well, that's a good thing about Steam too, right? Like that's why I always tell people, if, you know, friend me in Steam and stuff like that. You'll see everything I'm playing. Sometimes I'm just, a lot of times if I am like playing games but not streaming, it's usually because I'm enjoying an adult beverage. So, and they don't like us doing that on YouTube or Twitch or anything like that. So, but the good thing, and another thing, you know, I don't, you probably don't know about this on Steam, but you can actually call people on Steam and actually talk to them just like I'm talking to you right now. But you need a mic. I used to have guys that watched me a lot when I was streaming, and then of course when I wasn't streaming they'd call me because they'd see me just playing the game. Alright, I need, let's bring you over here. Oop, Jesus. Try to get used to the mouse, guys. Just I'm used to the old one, right? So it doesn't really act very good. Takes a while to move around, but this one here I barely gotta move my hand. So I'm just trying to, I try to turn down the sensitivity, but it doesn't seem to. It seems like this is the lowest setting I'm on right now, so I just gotta get used to it. Like I'm barely moving my hand. So I'm just trying to. Yep, you can actually call somebody. Just like if you're on the telephone. Yep. This is 1800 again or lower, I'm going to be flipping. I'm going to flip my lid. How do you do it? Hold on here. Ah, here we go. Back here, bitch. I'll move this out of the way in case it shows something I don't want people to see. Because I'll be going through profile stuff, so. Let's see. Nope, don't need to edit a profile. I'm trying to remember how he did it. Videos. Really? You can download videos in this fucking thing? I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to start. Screens, artwork, guides. Try to remember how he did it. I got 5 friends online right now. Get a profile. Return. Don't want to do that. Active profile, friends, groups, friends, add friends, private invites, blocking, podcast, moderation. I don't know if that's it. No, sorry, we're not showing. I'll have to look through it, but there is a way to do it. Because I had people do it. People used to do it all the time. Used to call me all the time. Friends and chat. It might have been, but it was like just like talking. It was like I'm talking right now, and you can talk to me. Same thing. Because we did on. The buddy called me when I was actually streaming one time, and I didn't realize it, and I accidentally answered it. So he could talk to me and. To anything. But yeah, I used to call, because on weekends I never streamed at all. But I'd stream all week. So he'd see me on the weekend and call me. Alright, I need my allergy medication. My friggin' allergies are going crazy. Right click on the user. Oh yeah, okay, that's probably what it is. Oh, there's a lot you can do. Hopefully that works. But you can probably just use your headset mic too, right? See, I have my own mic itself, right? Oopsie. There we go. Alright, get that done up here. I have to turn down my heat, my furnace. My stove, they're running. I can feel it in here, for Christ's sake. Yeah, it's hard to say. Oh yeah, I'll see the messages and stuff. I just go into my friends, right? That's what I did there this morning when I get up. And I remember you saying that you sent me something, so then that's when I went into the my Steam and then put friends and friend requests and stuff, and there it was. After like 4 updates, finally fixed itself. Too, is it? Yep. Just checking to make sure there's no more small ones. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's. It's been so long since I played New Vegas, right? Holy crap! Let's get that out of there now. Don't want to end up with the same situation we did last time. Oh, buddy, what you gonna do tonight? I didn't fill that up very much at all. Surprising. I'm going to check to see how well this is going to do. I just got to throw the magnetite. That's all I got to do. And then I'll know if it's going to be a good clean out or a horrible clean out. This is unusual because usually it takes 2 of these to fill a bucket. So it's starting to move. Usually I gotta fix that. Could be half decent clean out. Let's see. Get in there. Alright, let's try this. You frig off bucket. That could be half decent. It's running up pretty good. I need 32 something. 32.52 I think it is. To be a good clean out. Yep. 32.50 or 85. It should be a half decent clean up then. Which is good. Put you right here, I guess. There. Oops. I'm checking out this new wallpaper engine. Oh yeah? Nice. Noise. Oh, come on now. Oh, itchier. Oh, yes, sir. Uh-oh. That's never good. That's never good. They pull up. It's never good. Oops. Oh yeah. Oops. Oh. Do, 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 do. Yeah, it'll come up on the screen actually down this bottom corner. You'll let me know if you're on and when you're on and stuff. And vice versa. It'll let you know when I'm on. Like, I like to be able to get a game there. I'm trying to figure out one where I can just play on the weekend. Just sit back and relax and just get lost in the game. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, let's do this. We have 4 days to autumn. It's gonna be close if I can get this done in time. I think this claim completely done, but we'll see. We will see if we can get her done. We will see. Oh, God. Somebody wants to work for me now, huh? I need one more bucket. Going to stream. What's it called? Oh, shit, I don't know. So long, I don't even know anything about that. Well, I'm gonna bring this up. And we're gonna bring this over here. Boom. Oh, look at that. I almost got 5,000 hours played in this game. What's the name of that game again? Oh, it's in my whispers, is it? Actually, I should see what's in my whispers. I got 107 games in my whispers. This is one I want to play. I sent them an email to see if I can get a key code out of that. Oh, there's one of the DLCs I was looking at getting. Darker Days. Deliverance. Oh, there's the Cold 2. No release date yet on that. Which sucks. Oh, Jesus. Is this one I was looking at too, wasn't it? I'll take a look at that one again. Well, this one here. I don't know. I might look at it. It's not a bad price. It's not a bad price, 25 bucks. I'd have to take a good look at it though, you know what I mean? Just to... You bitch. This should be a half decent clean out. Now this clean out should get us close to 4,000 ounces. Alright, I'll put you right here with these ones. Even though there's not very much in that. Alright. So usually when it comes down to these smaller buckets right over here, we try to get at least 500 ounces out of it. We'll see. Alright, here we go. We gotta buckle in. Project Zombie. Yeah, I was looking at that one too. Usually every once in a while, once every 4 months, I'll go back and take a look at everything that I whispered on. See, a lot of the games are not like even scheduled to come out anytime soon, so. Like even Ark Survival too, I think it's next year. Now, it was supposed to be out this year. Another game I'd like to try is Helldivers, but I don't know if I'll ever get it. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh, buddy. Fuck, we're still stuck on 1800. Yeah, Left 4 Dead. Yeah, I have that. Oh boy. Fucker. That's 130 there so far. Press the wrong button. Yeah, probably, yep. I'd say so. Oh yeah, baby. All right, couple more buckets of this stuff. Okay, that's another. Oh, get careful here. Do you play fishing? Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, I play Fishing Bill. I haven't played it. Just a lot of people don't watch that, right? Because they find it boring, right? Because you're just sitting there fishing. Nice. All right, let's see how many ounces we get of these buckets here. So we hit one. $331 ounces. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. All right. So many of these buckets are. Yeah, these buckets should be a lot more than 8 ounces. We're still looking at not a very good clean out, but it is what it is. I'm going to save this right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run these ones here, and if I'm not happy with them, I'm going to run them through the magnetite and then find out. See, that's 45. Yeah, should be alright. These buckets should be 600 to 800 ounces. Yeah, 300 ounces not enough. This one was a big one here. This is the one I threw the magnetite that was 38 something. Or 35, 8 something. That's 390. Yeah, they nerfed it. They did an update, they nerfed this fucker. Because there's just so much gold. They had to. probably because people are making so much money on this, which I did. Like I said, I took in 60 million so far. No, I don't think I got that far. Into the saltwater fishing. We still did a better clean out though. I don't know how much better, but well, not really. 18, 18 is 36. It's 32. Right, 32. Do. Let's see here. Plus takeaway, fucker. Only made $2,000 or 2,000 ounces, which isn't fantastic, that's for sure. And whoever subscribed, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, give me a minute there, guys. I just gotta turn on this fucking heat. Alright, we're back. Let's see. I believe to get the DLC. Yeah, I don't think I have the. I gotta turn the fan on. Fuck, it's hot here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's nice to see that all messed up now. Yeah, they must have nerfed the cleanouts. They had to have. I used to get 7,000 ounces on 2 cleanouts. And we just had 2 cleanouts, so I just got 38. So. Alright, let's grab our buckets. Our buckets. Which is fine, because the fuck is your problem? Because like I said, I ended up with 60-some thousand, or 60-some million in gold. So, I can understand why they nerfed it. Guess they didn't update to this week. People were probably complaining they're making way too much gold. Hey, can I get out of here or not? There you go. But yeah, with the let's see here. Get this shit out of my way. I got my drinks and stuff here. Boom, here we go. Go to the library. They stopped punching the truck. There's an NASCAR game we're going to be playing soon. I might play that tomorrow. Through the day. Let's see. It should be on here somewhere, maybe. Nope, not there. There it is, Fishing Planet. They actually have trolling boats now? How did they come up with this now? Shark. The only shark you get in there is a Greenland shark. That seems weird using a fishing boat like that, but okay. Yeah, see, that's it. That's not a Greenland shark. That's a fucking. See, that's an actual fishing boat, long lining, netting, stuff like that. Not this type of fishing boat. Anything else is new? Repair kits. Oh, Jesus. Flounder. Nice. Or flatfish. Depends where you're at and where you live. It looks good. Like I said, I play it. The problem is, right, a lot of people are not interested in it, right? So. That's the new, the mouse, the wheel. See? It just spins like a motherfucker. See, Greenland don't have these type of sharks, or Norway, because their fucking water's so fucking cold. They usually have Greenland sharks, not those type. That looks like a reef shark. Well, it looks interesting. Oh, let's go back to the species here. I just saw the species. Oh, there's the... Oh, here they go. Yeah, these ones might be there. The dogfish, yeah, it's there. Norway's Atlantic salmon, sea trout. Yeah, Atlantic char. Yep. Cod. Yeah, the cods look totally different than my cod. It's Atlantic flounder. Yep. That's what we have. And yeah, they can go that big and bigger. Jeez, you get different ones. Oh, here you go. The sturgeon, that's what it was. Sturgeon. These fuckers, man. Armored tanks, those bastards. Sea perch. We call them redfish. Yeah, see, this type of a game you want to get around Christmas time, so you get all the DLCs cheap. Like really, really fucking cheap. And that's showing you. See, yeah, you're fishing away. See, it shows all your achievements on my shit, just like it shows my achievements on you. So everything you do in game, I'll see. See that you're there. Now, these people also played it. Of course, you can see where achievements. And I played 32 hours in this game. So, all right, let's save this so we don't lose it. Alright, that's it for that. Let's stick this all in here now. But yeah, so you know, my friends list on Steam, I get to see everything you do, and you get to see everything I do. A couple people I had to ban over time, but a lot of them were trying to just being pricks. And you'll run into those type of people, especially when you're streaming. Just people wanting to give you a hard time or whatever. Harass you when you're streaming, or... Because if you want to jump into where I'm playing a game, you don't even need an invite. You just go to where the game is and click on it. And they'll say join. You go, yep. Especially when you have like friends only and stuff like that. No. Oh no, it's not cheap. That's why you're better off when... The Christmas sales are the best sales, right? So... You'll get everything like 90% off or whatever, right? So that's the best time to buy stuff like that. Especially games that have a lot of DLCs. Like I was looking at Destiny today. Because in the next game I'm probably going to end up playing. And it's got a crap load of them. I didn't realize there was that many. Usually I would play it as a new DLC would come out. Yeah, I missed quite a few. So. Come on, get going. There's no different farm simulator. I can get back into that one of these days. Are you excited for Disney too? Yeah, I enjoy playing Destiny. I don't even think you even have it downloaded. Hold on, let's take a look. I'll show you how many there is. There's a fuck ton. Is it up here? Nope. See, I have the game streaming. So these are the games I'm streaming. There it is. Right, so go DLCs. These are your DLCs. So like 37. This one came out last year. Oh, 22, 20, 21. So they got a lot of stuff out. See, a lot of this stuff's just coin and stuff like that. Some of these are all the same. So you got to read through every single one of them to make sure you don't accidentally jump on stuff. Go over, buy the same thing twice. So you want to keep track of everything you buy. So when I re-download this, it will show me what I have, what I don't have. See, I played this on console. That's why I only have like 77 minutes. Instead of like 300 or 400 hours into the game. So I'll have to set up my console for that one because I'm not getting into that shit again. And rebuying all that shit. Because I got a lot in Destiny. I even think I streamed a couple of episodes. See, back in the day, I was a firm believer in if you like did 3 or 4 streams of a game and nobody watched it, but they didn't care. But I was proven wrong on that one. It's just takes time for people to see you playing that game. That's all. Save that thing, man. Come on. Do. And then I gotta finish Final Fantasy. I gotta finish that game too. Oh, and then Game of Thrones. Gotta finish that. We got a lot of games to finish. Really, what I should be playing right now is either Final Fantasy or Game of Thrones, but it's Friday night, so I just want something to relax. Okay. Alright, which one should we take up? This one. We'll take this one up. We'll take you up here, buddy. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, wrong way. Going just a little too fast for me. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Get that out of there. Okay. Do. There we go. Oh, tripped on that. Oh, come on now. There. Alright, we're all suited up. Now I have to go back. Press the wrong button again, you dumbass. There we go. Actually, we were on the wrong thing anyway. And to see who wants to work for us. And to see if anybody needs to be upgraded. Good lord. Just come out for you. Probably. Alright. Let's see. Hot pan. Can you be upgraded? Nope. Obviously you can't be. I'm just resting for fuck's sakes. Cool. Because eventually I'm going to upgrade these guys into something else. So I need him. Sweet. Alright, let's... Of course, press the wrong button again. Of course I did. Come on. Alright, let's get everything turned on here. Get everything running. Let's see, make sure everything's working right. Yep, perfect. Perfect. Forget to shut this shit off. And now you guys will see the how much we got left. Yeah, we ran out of fuel there. Shit. Alright, we gotta go fill this thing up. All right, body. There. All right, now we got equipment breakdown. Wonderful. Well, at least it broke down after the fact. But this is expensive shit right here. Fuck. Yep, it's all gotta be replaced. Let's do this. Well, this sucks. All right, let's go back. All right. Gotta go back and buy some equipment. If it's yours just one, I'll just transport over here and grab one and run back, but we need all four. I replaced all four at the same time. That's how I know it's just going to be one after the other. So I'll just replace all four and be done with it. Because if not, again, we'll be just wasting more time. So I want this place cleaned out. Okay, equipment, parts. Where are you? You little bitches out of there. Yeah, 36,000. Kind of regretting not replacing those, but after the season, we don't have to worry about any of that stuff. So, not unless we come back here. In other words, reset the claim and redo it. Oh, slow down there, big fella. Slow down. But it's gonna be nice this year, 2026, with the them changing their prices and all that other stuff. Gold prices will change. And this thing is going haywire already. Why are you replacing all of them? Because I have to. They're just going to all break down. This one's probably, what, 3%? 2%. But one of these break, replace them all, because they're going to all break at the same time anyway. Especially when I leave this thing running, right? So. Damn, this wheel. I'm trying to get used to that. Yep. I'm just trying to think right now what I'm going to have to replace now that these are fading. So, and I replaced these off the trommel up here. As you can see them laying all over the ground. Well, let's check them. 81, so we're good. I replaced them all at the same time, so those are good. Is there anything else? I don't think so. I think we're good. Turn water on. There we go. Alright, you big bitch. We're gonna put you back where you belong. Is no idea. So you can kind of see how much dirt we have left to process. Not a lot. Like I said, I'm hoping to get it all done. But see, by the time we went back there and did all this, so we had to fix that and everything else, we would have had this thing full. So. Now you see why I like these. Oh, just ran out. I knew it was going to be close. I knew it was going to be close. Pivot. Well, thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Okay, we'll do that. So, what we got going on here at this point. Get up here, bitch. This is all we got left to dig, is this here. Which isn't a lot, because it says there's not much dirt up in this area. Most of the dirt's right here. Ooh, don't you dare flip me, bitch. Don't you dare flip me. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, boy. All right, let's get this sucker over here. All right, let's get the other belt going. There we go. Fucker. Fill her up, body. Gonna fill her up, alright. Fill her up, oh buddy. Fill her up, alright. Do 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 do. All right, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Almost empty. There we go. That's it for that. Shut you down. Oh, turn the motor on. Whoop. These things are awesome. I love them so much. They're fun. Alright, guys, we're getting there. So we only got 4 days to autumn. We should have this cleaned out. We should have no problem cleaning it out. And then go to the big one. So season 3 will be the big one. The big gold mine. Which I've never touched. Never dug any gold off it. Dug any ground, didn't drill it, did nothing. I have no idea what I'm getting into. All I know is that I own it. Outright. Do. Come on, get in there, bitch. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. A little time, but we're getting there. So I have no idea how much gold we're going to get off the big one. We're going to have to drill it, but I'll probably do it off stream because it's absolutely boring. The drilling part of it. Come on, get in there. Okay, I didn't have the lights on. Perfect. There you go. Now we need to turn him on the other side, don't we? So again, if you want a constant dirt going through your plant and stuff, and you don't have to worry about any gold loss again, I don't know if that actually happens in the game. I know in real life, if you did this, where your wash plant was running with nothing going through it, you'll wash out the gold. I don't know if that actually happens in this, but the machine that's up there running right now, as you can see it up there, I have it on 1. So it's just a steady stream. It's slow, but it's a steady stream, as you can tell. And by the time I get this filled and get it up there, which I messed up, so I gotta kinda work my way back over. There we go. do, do, do. Okay. I'll settle this up pretty quick. I'll stop it. Run up here because this should be full. It's usually 1.5 of these will fill that up. We'll fill up all your mats and stuff. I want to go up here to make sure we're lined up correctly. That's all. Yeah, looks like we're good. See, we're still at 20% in that big machine. But I'll crank this one right up. Because I want this empty as fast as possible. And what are we at here? We're at 57%. Yeah, this is going to fill it. This will fill all that. But what we want to do is just make sure everything's running. So what we have here as far as dirt's concerned would fill every piece of machinery up here. 100%. So you got to keep an eye on that too. Because you will lose dirt. And I know that from experience because I've done it. I've done it. So sometimes you got to shut these both off. So I'm hoping to have this one full, this one back over here before that is filled up. Oh, jeez. Something just came across, I'd say, my Steam. I would say it did, too. Did you send me a message to my Steam? I think you did. Somebody did. You did. Hold on. Let's bring this over to the other side first. Just in case you put something up there you don't want people to see. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, see how you did there. Oh, you actually sent me a message too. Are you streaming today? At 5 o'clock. Hello? Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. There. That shit's phony. Alright, let's get back at her. Everything goes to the main screen, so we just kind of keep an eye on that. I get bored. I hear ya. It happens, it happens, it happens. That's about empty. That's 63%. This is why wish I had all these workers and had these all upgraded. Man, could I go through this fast. I don't care. Lose a little bit of dirt, don't care. There we go. Oops. What the hell? Stay off of that. I want this. Keeps going back to the other machinery. And it won't let me transport it. I don't know why. There. Oh, I understand why now. Never mind. I do know. Boop. There it goes. All right, let's get going here. What time is it? Well, it's about that time. I got somebody coming over in about a half hour or so. It's Friday night. There, that's back in place. That's running nice and smoothly. Okay, we got some time to do some digging. Oh, yeah. Get in there. Get in there. Come on, clean the edge up if we can. She's getting there. She's getting there. She's glitching. The dirt is glitching. Another game I might start doing tomorrow too would be Skull and Bones. That's a big game. You have to play a lot. You have to pay for a few hours. Not something you can only do. No. It's funny. Takes a lot to annoy me. I work construction, buddy boy. It takes a lot. All right. Looks like we get to fill this filled before that was filled. Which is fine by me. Dang. I tried. Buddy, I work construction, man. Takes a lot to annoy somebody in the construction world. Blue collar guys. Like, you gotta really do something really fucking stupid. To annoy them. Or you gotta fuck up one of their pieces of equipment. That'll annoy them. This kid. Oops. There we go. Alright, we'll turn that on because we got gold to go through. We have to change our mats. Yeah, it's 92%. We're getting there. So what I'll try to do is try to switch all this stuff over before this gets full up here. So what I'll do is I'll just shut the water off. There's a cat on your lap, is there? I got a cat coming over later on in about a couple more minutes. Unless you're talking about a house cat, then, you know, I don't... Yeah, I know I'm bad. See, if I had all this upgraded, it would be nice, but it's not. I don't have workers on any of this stuff. Excuse me. $97. Oh. I got my door open here so I can see right down there. I once had a boss that got mad at me because I didn't mop the floor. It happens. Sometimes bosses just like to bitch just a bitch, right? I'm not one of those people. I'm not one of those guys that does that. I'm usually the total opposite. I wait for you to... Like usually new hires, I just tell them. I said, if I holler at you, it's not my fault. It's your fault. Now, let's switch. Come on. We need 100 up here. Across the board. Let's go. Come on. There we go. So now we'll just turn the water off. And hopefully none of them gets dizzy right now, right? Because this is going to go quick. Come on, come on. Bitch. Get clucked up. This game doesn't really like it when you move so fast, but come on, now grab that bitch. So I'm trying to get this done fast enough so I don't have to worry about losing dirt. There we go. There, should be all changed. We're at 94%. Ooh, that was close. Sweet. Made it just in time. Okay. You can go back over here. Now you can tidy up a little bit. Pick you up. There, pick you up. Nice. Sweet. I just roll. Fire me, I'm moving. Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? Well, see, I work on site, right? I'm on the site working, just like everybody else. It's just everybody has good days and bad days, and it happens. As long as everyone's doing their work and their job gets done, I don't care. Like even before I even get to a job site, in my head I already know what I want to all get done in a run of a day. And if guys rushing off and get the majority done before lunchtime, and then we can coast the rest of the day. And that's the way I usually do it. I usually work my ass off first thing in the morning just to get everything done that I can get done. And then I coast the rest of the afternoon. Well, it's a family business, right? So my father actually owns the company. But I've been there for 30 some years. I was there the day he opened it up. I worked for him. So I can fire people if I want to. I just usually don't. I usually tell him. And then he just says, it's up to you. So yeah, you can call it a supervisor. You can call it whatever you want. Doesn't. I just usually supervise myself and just look after the job site to make sure everybody's working. You know, I talk to homeowners and all these electricians and plumbers and stuff like that. Just make sure everyone's doing their jobs. Everything's getting done. I'm good. All right, that's it for that. Let's drive, baby, drive. Well, yeah, because I'm on the site, right? So I've had guys that, freak out and I quit and all this other shit, and then they take off for about an hour for a drive and they come back, suck holing and stuff like that, right? Just it's like, whatever, dude. It's everybody else. I don't want them to affect every other worker that's there. When you start affecting everybody, like I don't give a shit. You want to freak out at me? I just like, yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit. Go cry in a corner. I don't care. But when you get everybody else riled up and stuff like that, that's when I'll put my foot down. And I've done that once or twice. My father doesn't care. He goes, you're on site, man. I don't care. Do what you want. All right. Like I help a lot of people. I protect a lot of people. Like I protect the workers I like that do their jobs. Because then you'll have the odd worker run behind right to my father, right? And start bitching this guy sucks. He's not doing this, not doing that. Just to push him out of the way so he could take his place in his job. And my father just, I come back to the office. First thing he does, starts asking questions. I just tell him. I've had that happen. I had a guy I worked with for almost close to 30 years. And all the other guys try to get rid of him. But I've confronted them a couple times about it. My father just asked me, I said, man, he works his whole life. I said, they're just mad because he's working. And they don't like it. Some of them do. Some of them don't. Like some of them leave on their own. Like I give work to the workers, like the people that are actually working, not to the people that are just farting around. And you miss opportunities too, right? Because on the guy that's doing all the work, he gets the raises and you don't. So a lot of people get jealous that way too, right? And it's like I tell you how nervous I get when I'm around. We had another office in another town, probably an hour away. I moved to that town for 3 to 4 years to get the company running, up and running, and stuff like that. It was me and my older brother. And he was the office guy, and I was the guy that was always out in the wood, in the job sites working. And so I came back here, moved home to my parents' house, and I was just traveling back and forth. And once the guys at the head office found out I was back home, they all started panicking. Because now they knew they're not going to get away with shit. So they're going to my father and go, "Oh, is he coming back here? Is he coming back here to work? Is he coming back? No, he's still working. Are you sure he's not coming back here?" Yeah, I was like 4 months later, I was back. I was back at the main office. Because they get worried, right? Because when I come back, then I'm on site. If there's not a lot going on, I'll float between sites. So I just show up. Like when I wasn't working in our second location, I'll just call it. My father would ask me, "Oh, this guy needs a hand." Because I'd come into town. "Can you go over and give him a hand?" I said, "Sure." I'll go over and give them a hand. So it makes them nervous when I step on the job site. Now the guys that know me, they don't give a shit. They're like, "Yeah, whatever. He's here. Just if you do your job, he ain't going to say nothing. If you don't do your job, then he's going to say something." Yeah, you can say the super, like the site boss, yeah. I've kicked people off sites before. I've kicked people off sites so I had them go back to the office. I've had people whine, and we had 2 workers. Now, they were older workers, and they were there a long time. Not as long as I have been, but a long time. And they knew their stuff. They're very good at what they do, but they just liked to bitch. They would constantly bitch. And a lot of times we worked late nights and weekends, stuff like that. And they would just bitch. So it was funny that they were like in the same area we're working at, probably within 10 to 20 feet. And there was a guy that was there. Gary was his name. And we learned we learned all the jobs together, right? I started at 13. He started with us probably in his 30s, late 30s. And he's long retired now, but I went up to him and I said, "Listen, send those 2 fucking assholes home. I'm getting tired of listening to them fucking screaming and whining and bitching." And he looked at me and goes, "That's what they want you to do." I said, "What?" He goes, That's why they do that. They're hoping you get, because it's late night, like it's 7, 8 o'clock at night. And we dealt with insurance work, so we're in raw sewage in somebody's basement, right? So I'm not in the mood to be played with. He goes, "That's what they want you to do. They want you to send them home." I was like, "Yeah, I guess you're right. They do want to." Fuck that. So he goes, "You just have to learn to ignore them." And I did. He was smart because he used to work in the big city in Ontario, so he knew the way people would try to get out of work, and that's how they would do it. So So I learned that little trick. I was like, okay. So then I had a couple guys that were bitching about. We had a carpenter, and he bitched about everything. Like, he'd have to put like 100 feet of baseboard down. And 100 feet of baseboard is not that much. It's like 10 lengths of 10 footers. That's 100 feet. Not very much. And he would bitch, and he would bitch. And we're at the office, and he was just whining about it and stuff like that. He goes, "Why do I get all the shitty jobs?" And I turned around and said, "You want a shitty job?" I said, "I'll give you a shitty job." I said, "We got a raw sewage we got to start doing today." And he just shut right up right quick. He goes, No, I'm good. That's what I figured. And everybody laugh. Like, we had a lot of guys that were really good at what they were doing, but man, they were dumb. Oh. Like, just, you just sit there and you kind of look at them. It's like, how in the hell are you this stupid? You wouldn't say that to them, but you're just kind of, just. I had one guy, we were painting a church, and we're up. I was up 6 levels, and of scaffolding, 6 levels of scaffolding. And it's like it moves like this, like it's moving when you move, because you're painting, right? So you're moving. So I had a guy that worked with me for a very, very long time, ended up getting vertigo. Now, vertigo means you're in constant motion. So what ends up happening is you're standing like this, right? Like you're standing still, but in your head, in your eyes, you're doing this. You're constantly in motion. So we're down there working. And the buddy with the vertigo, he was starting to climb the stage, and I looked and said, "Where the hell do you think you're going?" He goes, "I'm going upstage." I said, "No, you're not." I said, "You get vertigo." I said, "You go over there and start painting." I said, "You start from the lower and go up." I said, "We'll start from the top and come down." I said, "We don't need you to take an episode up there, because then you get really dizzy, and he gets green looking. Like, he literally turns green. But he gets it under control now, but he's still in motion. So, but anyway, we had another guy there. So he was on the top, and I was like mid, and the other guy was in the bottom. So he was bitching and bitching. I said, he was just bitching. He didn't bitch to me. So he got back to the office, and he went to the site. Now, we have guys that look after jobs, okay? Estimators. My father is the head guy. And then he has guys underneath him, which are usually my brothers and other people. And so he went to one of the guys that was an estimator. It wasn't one of my brothers, because my brothers aren't going to put up shit. They don't care. You want to bitch and whine, go home. I don't care. Go home. They don't give a shit. They just want to get their job done. They don't give a shit how it gets done, as long as it gets done. And that's when they look at me. But anyway, he went to the site, or not site, well, whatever he is, the foreman or whatever, estimator. And he goes, "I want danger pay." Now, the guy that he did this to, who's been with my father for a fucking of a long time. They used to work side by side together. That's how long they've been together. When my father was working as a carpenter, his name, the estimator, his name's Johnny, and the guy that worked with me, his name was Basil. Anyway, Basil walks up to him and says, "I want danger pay. I want more money. I'm not doing it." So he kind of just pauses, looks at him, and then he goes home. This is after work. So the next morning, Johnny comes up to me, and because we leave early, we leave at 6 o'clock in the morning, because they're way out in the middle of nowhere. And he goes, "Basil comes to me, he wants danger pay." I said, "For what?" He says he doesn't want to be up high. He says, wants to be up high. He wants danger pay. I said, you going to give it to him? He goes, fuck no. I said, okay. He goes, I want you to take care of it. I said, okay, I'll take care of it. So I went up to the top, and he stayed in the mid. And he couldn't figure it out. And he started bitching, you want danger pay? And I was looking down. I said, what the hell are you talking about? You want danger pay? You want danger pay? You better go somewhere else. He didn't come back. I was just like, I don't give a shit. If I'm doing it, I didn't get danger pay. Okay, what am I doing here? There we go. Gotta shift that over. But, and that happens, right? You're up high, but you're not going to fall. It's impossible for you to fall. Because you're up on stage, and then you have a wall around you in staging too, right? So, the only way you fall is if the staging collapses. And it wasn't going to collapse. But I get after him a few times. He was a good worker, but he just didn't listen. I talk to the homeowners, and they want, especially when you're painting, they usually want stuff back to the way it was originally, which is fine. I have no problem with that. And then in their daughter's bedrooms, these are little girls, 5, 6 years old, and they had shelves, built-in shelves in the walls. And the back wall was a different color than the shelf itself. And she wanted it back the way that was. I said, no problem. It's not a problem. No big deal. So I went to Basil, and I told him about it. I said, she wants this color, and this color. 2 different colors. So I don't pay attention to him because he knew what he was doing. It wasn't like his first time doing this stuff. He did it 20 years. And then I come in the next day, and the homeowner goes, come take a look at this. And he painted it all one color. So I was like, don't worry, I'll take care of it. So he comes into work. He comes into the job site. I was like, what happened here? He kind of looks at me kind of figures, what do you mean? I said, well, this is supposed to be a different color. It's supposed to be this color. Yeah, I know. I said, why didn't you do it? Oh, I just didn't feel like it. I didn't want to do it. Oh, fuck. I can listen to stories. Oh, it was fucking funny. I was like, what do you mean? What the fuck are you talking about? You didn't want to do it. It has nothing to do with you. No one gives a shit what you think. It's what the homeowner wants. I don't give a fuck. If the homeowner told me she wanted me to paint the door white, it's 800 Sills Colonials, right? If you know what 800 Sills Colonial has, panels, raised panels. And I've done them where the homeowner wanted the door white, but they want the raised panels purple in the girl's bedroom. No problem. Yeah, I can do that for you. Sure. Yeah, no problem. Takes me not even 5 minutes to do it. And it wouldn't have taken him 5 minutes to do it that way either. But he just wanted to be a dick. I was like, for fuck's sakes. Even Clifford and I worked together for 30 years side by side. And he was there and he just shook his head and just walked right out. He didn't say a fucking word. He just they just walked out. He walked out the bedroom door. I was like, for fuck's sakes, man. It doesn't matter what you think. This is what the homeowner wants. The homeowner decides. Doesn't matter if you like it or not. Well, I thought it would look stupid. I don't care what you think. The homeowner don't care what you think. If the homeowner wants you to paint her room green with yellow polka dots, you're going to do it. Because if you don't, I will. Oh, yeah, it's just fucking... Just stupid shit, right? Just... No one cares about your opinion, man. We just... Do your job. We're good. Do your job. And he was a nice guy. It was just... Stupid. Stupid shit. like we'd have guys, we're doing a fire damage, right? So it's a fire, so we rip out all the burnt stuff and everything else, and redo the house. Is what we do. So we're sitting there painting away, and this other guy was there. He doesn't work. He hasn't worked for us for 20 years or more. And Clifford comes to me, which is one of my best friends. He comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, man." I say, "What's up, bud?" He goes, "Can I show you something?" Yeah. So I follow him, and we have drop sheets everywhere. And our paint gear is our paint gear. We pay for it. Like, I buy my own paint gear. Clifford pays for his own paint gear. Everybody pays for their own paint gear. This is the way it works. Because we do a lot of painting on our own. And here's all these little cigarette butts lined up along the window. I was like, where the fuck did that come from? He goes, "What do you think?" I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sakes." And then he's putting cigarettes out in Clifford's drop sheets and burning. It had burnt holes in it and everything else. And those drop sheets are expensive as fuck. Some of them are up to $175. I was like, eek. Yeah, he didn't last long after that. It was like, he can go work by himself somewhere, and another job site did. Send him over there. They get after him for it, but some of these old guys, they just don't give a shit. So me and Clifford worked side by side pretty much all the time. Because we worked, like, we didn't have to talk to each other. We knew exactly what the other guy was doing. Didn't say a word. We knew exactly. Like, they came to a point there where Clifford wouldn't work for anybody but me. Wouldn't do it. And Dave would call me up. He goes, "What are you doing?" "It's nothing." "Well, I need you." So what's wrong? "Must be good water damage in." I said, "Okay." He goes, "Because I like to be last on the list because I've done it for so long. I don't want to be called because I used to get called all the fucking time." "Well, you got a good one too, do you?" Okay. Anyway, he fucking. Oh. But it's like that anywhere too, right? Like, when I did water damages, that's when you see the guys go, "Yeah, I'll go. Because I'll go in and I just don't mess around. Go in, get in, get it done, get out. Yeah, I know what I do. I know what I'm doing. I'm doing it for so friggin' long. After so many decades. Are you fucking kidding me? Why are you working on that one? You're supposed to be over here. There. But yeah, you know. But it takes time. It's like anything, right? Just like Clifford, we worked side by side for 25 years. He ended up leaving. He just couldn't take it no more. He just, because I like to call myself semi-retired, because I just paint now and won't do nothing else because my body's breaking down. Which is one of the reasons why I start streaming too, because my body's breaking down. It's just eventually I won't be able to do anything, but. And that's the problem with construction. It'll come back to get you. Are you 87, 86? Oh yeah, I forgot to change that bucket. I got a lot of stories, man. If I can, like I said, it was, over 40 years, or close to 40 years, I should say, of all the bullshit. But we had some good times, bad times. It's just the way it is. It's like any workplace too, right? Like, it's always nice to have that one workplace that you can go there and have a good time, have fun, joke around. But you're always, and it doesn't matter where you go, you're going to have that. At least one or two, or maybe depends how big the company is you're working for. Just assholes. Regardless if it's the boss or not. You're going to have those type of people, right? The guy tried to tell the guys, because a lot of them would take a lot of their home problems into work. Like people getting divorced or, whatever. And I had a couple guys. I had one for sure, I know for sure. He was going through a bitter divorce, and I was like, dude, he was bitching, cranky. He couldn't joke around with anybody. He would just go crazy. So I just looked at him one day. I said, man, you got to learn to throw that shit away when you come into work. I said, you got to leave your personal shit at home and then come into your job. I said, because you need to make money. Everybody needs to make money. And he'd bitch all the time. So this is a story from my dad. Oh, your dad, was it? His co-worker. Oh, yeah, heating unit. I just the best thing you can tell people, and I know a lot of people look up, well, my life's harder than yours. Every one of us is eating a shit sandwich. Like we all are. Even like the bosses, the CEOs, the owners, they're eating it too. It's just how much and how big. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you had to watch that. Yep. Well, we hired a new guy, and he didn't work with me because they had him with a different crew. And, of course, I heard it from my father, so I don't. Obviously, it's true if he says it. He was, the homeowner had a bar in his basement full of liquor and stuff. The buddy sat there and started drinking it. I was like, what the fuck? Because he had a couple beers and stuff like that. I said, Jesus, you can't be doing shit like that. So they let him go. My father let him go, and then his wife would call, and we found out he was an alcoholic. Later on down, because she called and said he was a drunk and stuff like that. And you can't fire a drunk and all that stuff. I said, we didn't know he was a fucking drunk. He only worked for us for maybe a month. So, Dad let him go. It's like, yeah, we can't do that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We were doing water damage. So there was a basement that got flooded. So that's where the bar was at. The buddy had a bar, built-in bar and stuff like that, and had a bunch of liquor and stuff in it. He sat down in one of the bars and had a beer. I was like, holy fuck. Holy fuck. You don't do that. It's just like, no. I was like, God damn. But see, they'd never do that shit with me around, right? Because then I'd just say, get the fuck out of here. The fuck are you doing? See, I used to train all the new guys. And this is when I was going kind of semi-retired. So I'd only train maybe one or two of the guys a year. That was it. So I fucking... Oh. Like, a lot of you guys didn't have no fucking idea who I was. I didn't go around telling people who I was. Had no idea. Until one of the other employees told them. And all they would say is, don't fuck around with that guy over there. What do you mean? He goes, well, that's the boss's son. I just shake my head. They'd be like, holy fuck, I already worked with him for like 3 weeks. It's funny, I just laugh. Yeah, watch what you say around him. I don't give a fuck. Just do your job and shut up. I don't care. Yeah, I couldn't imagine that, eh? It was fuck, I just shook my head. It happens a lot more than you think. We had a guy that worked for us for 15 years. Great guy. Man, he could put a pile of work in. He could do 8 hours work in 3. And it was incredible. But he was an ex-alcoholic. He didn't drink for like 30 years. And then all of a sudden he got back into the wrong crowd. And his girlfriend was drinking. Bad drinker. So then he started drinking again. And after that it ruined him. It ruined him. He ended up leaving us and then went somewhere else. And it was just downhill from there. And he could do anything. He was a craftsman. He could do whatever he wanted. There was nothing he couldn't do. I lost that fucking thing, didn't I? Fuck. I lost one of those. Oh, there it is. Whew. There we go. But he didn't drink. This guy didn't drink on the job. He just, you know. We caught him running home at break time and lunchtime drinking. So he'd go home to drink and then come back to work. And the only reason we caught him is that one of the other guys was there and told on him. Because a lot of the guys want your job, right? Like if you're making more money than somebody else, yeah, they want you out of the way so they can get your job so they can make that money. And that happens. Fuck, I had a guy try to fire me one time. My father was like, what the fuck? I just laughed. I couldn't help but laugh. Everybody else was looking around like, what the fuck is this guy? Is he high or something? He thought he was a big shit. And then the old man took him upstairs and tore him a new asshole. I just laughed. I couldn't believe it. It was the first time anybody ever tried that stunt. I couldn't help but laugh. The very last thing I ever said to him, I said, I just kind of looked and said, who the fuck are you talking to? Well, I'm talking to you. You're fucking crazy. You either are fucking high or fucking stupid. Which one is it? Oh, fuck, it was funny. I never laughed so hard in my life. What the fuck? Come on, get out of there. I think we lost a little bit of gold. Not too bad. But that was funny. That was fucking hilarious. I had a good laugh over that one. Oh, so I've had people do some stupid shit. Thinking they were the boss of me and all this other. I'm just like, holy fuck, get the fuck out of here. Because some of them don't even realize who I was, right? And by the time they realized who I was, it was already too late for them. Fuck, it was funny. Fuck, I laughed. I want you gone. I think you should go fuck off somewhere. Shit. shit, that's funny. It's been a long time since I remember that story. Still makes me laugh today. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oops. I didn't mean to go that far down. But yeah, like I said, the construction industry is a weird bug. You'll have guys that will try to fuck you over just to get, like I said, just to get rid of you. You just gotta be smart in there. Like I know guys that, well, these are big construction industry jobs, union jobs, buildings and stuff like that. And he goes, if you're painting and stuff, it'd be nothing for somebody to throw sawdust in your paint trays or your paint bucket, just to mess your shit up, to make it look like you fucked up. Mm-hmm. Just stupid stuff. Just because they want their brother or cousin or somebody else doing the job instead of you. Right? Figure they get rid of you. Piss you off enough to quit. But these younger guys today wouldn't last against the old crew. The old crew would eat them alive. Like a lot of these younger guys, they don't want to work late. In our industry, sometimes you have to. We did a job in another town there, and it was a fire, so we had to gut the whole house and redo the whole house. Right down to the bare bones. But anyway, we didn't fall behind or like that. We're working pretty good, and then they want to move in on the weekend. I was like, all right, we're done. There was just touch-ups and clean-up and stuff like that to do. So we stayed there Friday until 11 o'clock at night just to make sure everything was done for them so they can move in Saturday morning. So there's cleaning, doing touch-ups. I had to do some painting, like touch-up paint and stuff like that. Did fires where the person never made it out. They're the hard ones. And they could have survived, but they didn't listen and just... Yeah, been there a couple times. They're not fun. And then you get the odd homeowner that, they lose their house, fire and stuff like that. They lose their belongings and stuff like that. And it's not easy, losing your stuff. But I bring them down to reality really quick by saying, well, things can be replaced. Life can't. So at least everybody made it out. Because I said I've done jobs where they didn't make it out. Like somebody passed in the house. I said, no, then they stop crying, right? This stuff. It's like, oh yeah, I suppose you're right. Never thought of it that way. It's like, I know, but at least everybody made it out. The animals all made it out. Everybody made it. No one got hurt. The house can be rebuilt. The only thing may not get back is some pictures, maybe some cemental, some plates or something like that was passed down through generations or whatever. We try to, but, there's a lot of people don't realize how lucky they got it. There we go. There we go. Let's power that up. Let's get her. Get her, boys. Get her. Well, I almost got to run in a little bit of dirt there, didn't we? Then again, I've been doing a lot of talking and not a lot of concentration. What time is it? Oh, bitch, it's coming. Yeah, we've got 3 hours then. Not bad. It's alright, yeah. Oh, yeah. This generator's using a lot of gas. Let's fuel her up. And we'll take a look at the... There's always dirt in that. Doop 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 doop. Well, climb up. Alrighty then. Alright, let's Alright, still running, isn't it? There you go. Gotta straighten her out. Gotta straighten her out. Yeah. In a couple minutes, I got company coming, so she was working late, so she usually doesn't work late Friday nights. I live alone. That's the way I like it. Then I'll have some female companions come over here now and then. So one's getting off work. Actually, she's probably off work already, just getting out. So she'll probably be here in another... Oh, dang. I'll be back on tomorrow, though. I'll be on tomorrow. I'm hoping to do like an afternoon stream. I get stuff to clean up in here first, dust everything. I'm allergic to dust, right? So when you have a lot of electronics, you have to keep stuff kind of clean because of it. And this place needs a good cleaning. So that's why sometimes you see me wipe my eyes because of the dust. Or scratch my arms because the dust gets on my arms. So I got a lot of collectibles. You guys don't see them because they're all over here. So I gotta get that cleaned up. I gotta get some stuff in here. It's not this, just more or less just shit. I gotta move around, get some coffee maker and stuff like that. I gotta clean up and stuff. Nothing major. Well, yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna do NASCAR, Skull and Bones, Division. I don't know. Whatever I feel like when well, obviously after I get up. Because I have to clean this mess up first. And do a load of laundry. Oh, God. Anyway, guys, it is going to be it for tonight. She is coming over. Well, actually, she'll be on her way over now. She'll be off at 11, so it's 11:08 right now. Yeehaw. But, yeah, it was a good stream, actually. Not bad at all. Oh, look at the red light here. What happened here? Oh, you mean, yeah, because I sneezed, just shit. That's why I did that. Why'd you mute your mic? Well, that's because I sneezed. Bitch. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I extremely appreciate it. Again, if you're new, like, subscribe. It does help the channel grow. Yeah, so we got a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow, but we'll still be streaming tomorrow afternoon. And, you sent a message. I just saw that there for a second. I'll read it in a minute. And, yeah, got lots of stuff to do. But, anyway, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. I know I said it already. Always remember to have fun, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks, everybody.